It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Wizards in Washington. Looking at the Wizards, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And coming down the home stretch here, Kenny, for the teams that have already locked up playoff spots, what's more important, home court advantage or well-rested players?
Ooh, I would say well-rested players, because that helps the momentum and it helps you fine-tune some of the issues that you might have had before in the playoffs.
Well, younger teams, they really gain confidence from the home court. Sleeping in their beds, eating their foods, hanging with their girlfriends, wives, whatever. Veteran teams, I think they benefit from rest, especially on the back-to-backs.
Yep, that's about all the time we have. Tip-off approaches. We'll see you later.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And the performance of the Star-Spangled Banner by Linda Lynn. We are happy to have you with us tonight for the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Last time these two teams met, it was the Cleveland Cavaliers who came away with the W against the Washington Wizards. And for sure, they're looking for the sweep of the season series. A win tonight would do it. They lead 3-0.
And I was really impressed with that passion to win. I mean, I don't think anybody saw that coming. They just stormed back there in that third quarter.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, look, the return of LeBron James to Cleveland has become one of the best redemptive stories of the last decade. He clearly wasn't just great on the court. The roster and the coaching staff have been shaped by his hand as well. Now, LeBron said, I know what personnel works for my game. I knew what we needed, and I think our GM and our coaching staff have done a great job of fulfilling that. Guys?
Thanks to Ye, and it's crucial that Cleveland keeps LeBron happy. One of the greatest players to ever play the game. And Chris, you spent a handful of years in Washington. When you look back to that time in your career, is there a favorite moment that stands out to you?
Well, it was early in my career when I was with Washington, and I learned a lot about the league. And I think ending the Washington playoff drought that they had been in for so many years was part of the reason why I wanted to go there, and that was a lot of fun. Making my first All-Star team as well was pretty cool. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Aldrin out there with Kevin Love. Porter dishes to Beal. Passes it to Plumlee. They set the pick to the left side wing. Here's Wall, the 15-footer. Good. Wall's got the first points in the scoreboard for Washington. I love seeing Wall get going from the mid-range. Now he has a solid...
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. And so it's Washington with it, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I love seeing Beal show off his vertical. He's an excellent athlete.
Baldwin kicks to James. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Love out to Shumpert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. LeBron James on the wing. Clock at 6. The Cavaliers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. Now here's Wall. 14 points from him the last game against New York.
And where I thought he was out of his mind was the playmaking. Time and time again, he set his teammates up for the easy buckets.
The wide open look for Love. From outside, off the mark.
They did not leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Beal with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Fires the three. Kicks it to Wall. Here's the screen. Beal against Shumpert. They double team Beal. Outside, Wall. There's a screen by Robinson. Wall passes to Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got 5 now.
Beal's ability to find open space in those areas on the court, I mean, it's so impressive, especially off the pick and roll.
Unloads from 9, and it's off the back rim, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Wall, and James pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And the dunk by James.
Man, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. LeBron James, number 1.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
So it's Washington now. Outside, Beal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Love. And we all know that Bradley Beal was one of the early benefactors of the new contracts handed out in the NBA. Chris, as you know, got a 5-year deal worth almost $130 million. Some questioned it, but he has stepped up since signing long-term here.
Yeah, and with Beal, you knew he had the talent. It was just a matter of staying on the floor to earn that contract. I mean, since signing, he's had career best in several different categories. This team showed faith in Beal, and he's rewarded.
Now here's Beal. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Baldwin. And he makes the bucket, through contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Wall. The dish to Beal. Plumlee with the screen. Beal with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Unloads. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Beal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
From outside the arc. Out to Shumpert. He dishes it to LeBron. Over Porter. Second chance shot. And LeBron with the layup. James has got 6. For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. And Wall kicks to Beal. Plumlee sets the pick for Beal. Over Shumpert. And Bradley Beal again. 11 points in the game.
And look, Beal can't be stopped. Once he gets a little wiggle room, he pulls without hesitation.
Love with the screen on Plumlee. Out to Shumpert. And there's the pass to James. It's a pick by Love. 6 on the shot clock. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all.
Robinson left side. And Wall kicks to Beal. On the wing, Porter. Fires from deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Love dishes to James. Love with the screen on Plumlee. Over Plumlee. And that one comes up a bit short.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
That's just great awareness from the savvy point guard. Wall is excellent at sharing the wealth.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Covered by Wall. Shot to stop the run. And he sinks the layup.
Now look, that's just great composure at the rack. Think about it. He just slipped over to the other side, laid in the reverse under some intense pressure.
Wizards leading by 7. Pass to Beal. The tray. Washington gets it back, and a new 24. Nice ball movement by Washington. Plumlee, the pass to Beal. Another shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And Chris, you could always face up so well from the high post when you played. Which power forward do you think has the best face-up game out there right now?
Well, I think in order to have a really good face-up game, you have to have another threat, and that's to be able to drive and finish strong off of one leg. And you definitely look at a guy like Towns in Minnesota. He has that. He's so explosive. He can finish with either hand. I also think you have to look at Anthony Davis. This kid, he can stretch the floor, shoot out to the 3, but also his first step is so quick. Same with Cousins. The fact that he's 7 foot can post you up, but his first step being quick off of a pump fake, he can do it as well. And don't forget about Blake Griffin. When he gets to that 15-foot spot, you really have to honor his jump shot. So those guys come to mind as far as big fellas that can face you up and knock it down.
I know you took great pride in your decision-making in terms of when to shoot and when to drive.
Yeah, I think your shot selection is your defense as well. You shoot a bad shot, a team like Golden State could have 6 points on 2 possessions off of 2 bad turnovers. And also, I think it shows a commitment to your team for wanting to win. You know, just because you have the green light, why take that when a teammate might have a better shot that's open? So I think it takes a little bit of humility, but definitely a basketball IQ that says, wait, this is the smarter play right now. Can you think it on the live and while it's going on? So it's definitely important to be able to make those decisions.
It is, yeah, it is. Here's Beal. And for Cleveland got the 3-pointer. Robinson. Outside for Beal. Henson with the screen. They set the pick. Beal against Curry. Here's Henson. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Wizards leading by 4. Ennis kicks to Beal, dishes it to Porter. And the 3-ball is good. Porter's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Washington.
Oh, man, just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down open looks.
Washington's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Got a hand on it. Here's LeBron. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Well, Kevin, on top of that, with the defense trying to take shot opportunities away from him, he finds a way to get himself to the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ennis dishes to Henson. It's Beal on the wing. Tries again. Henson's shot is off.
Some tough D in the paint, getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy deuce.
Curry kicks to LeBron. To the middle. And finished off by LeBron.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
And the Wizards with possession. 3-point lead. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And they had a ton of
missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
It's almost like a field goal kicker missing after all the hard work is put in. It's just a frustrating way to go down.
Shot clock at 5. There's Ennis. Offensive rebound. Count it.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Here's Baldwin. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Howard, that's good.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
Wizards leading by 3. Ennis passes to Porter. The feed to Beal. Back to Porter. There's a screen by Robinson. It's deflected. A second chance effort. Stolen away. And they're pushing it up. Lobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, and Superman taking flight for the lob finish.
And Washington has possession. And here's Ennis. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. LeBron against Porter. From deep three-point range, Porter can't get that one to fall.
And look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
Baldwin kicks to Curry. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Here's LeBron.
And James is used to scoring through contact. Doesn't matter what the D throws at him.
Washington trailing. Now Ennis taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Outside Beal. Shoots over Curry. And another miss by Washington. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. They've got Curry. Howard is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. Now here's Ennis. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Henson. Henson's got his second bucket of the game to go. To the wing right side. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Howard. Rubio outside. And the three off target. Washington shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. That's to Ennis. There's Porter with the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Really an intimidating style of defense. I mean, they challenged everything at the rim, and that led them to victory.
That was a big-time block party. Even several shots they didn't even get a hand on were effective.
Stolen by Henson. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way from the baseline. Misses off the right iron.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Nerlens Noel out of Kentucky, slender and mobile and long. Greg, he can cover ground in a hurry.
Boy, and you can see it in his rate of steals to go along with the blocks. That quickness is a huge asset in today's game. It's all about versatility, both offensively and defensively.
Here is Howard, following the basket by Otto Porter. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. A post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for Cleveland.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
And Washington making a change here. Harrison's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Howard. Troy Daniels comes in for Seth Curry. And Tony Parker subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Out to the right wing. Harrison. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Cleveland moving it around. Noel passes to the chosen one. There's a screen by Noel. It's intercepted. Here's Harrison. It's good. This game is all even. Harrison's got his first basket.
If you leave him alone, he'll drain that mid-range jumper all day long.
Love against Henson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Kevin Love is a great one. We all know that. Very skilled.
And when you look at Love's game defensively, Chris, what stands out?
Well, he avoids cheap fouls. He controls the backboards and just a great scorer.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Henson.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
Feeds it to Porter. Here's Harrison. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Now here's Love. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And another miss by Cleveland. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Harrison, and it's blocked. Parker outside. He feeds it to Daniels. Here's Harrison. He averages about 5 points a game. Passes it to Porter. Here's Harrison. He's covered by Daniels. Plumlee with the screen. Back to Porter. Here's Harrison. They get it back. The shot missing. Cavaliers leading. Parker with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Love gets it to go.
Well, this is why Love is so effective. A big man with a gorgeous shot from distance.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hit by Harrell. Farrell for 3. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
A moment here to see the stats for Plumlee. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's right around 13 points a night, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Absolutely. And now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? You know, we'll see.
John Wall's checked in for Washington. Harrison kicks to Wall. Over Parker. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. He tries for 3. The dish to Noel. Parker against Wall. Parker kicks to Noel. Right wing. Here's Love. That one a little long.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Wall dishes to Porter. Back to Wall. Now the pass to Harrison. His 3-pointers off the mark.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Love right side. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Chris, one thing I'm sure you appreciate about Kevin Love's game is his passing.
Oh, definitely. I love his Wes Unseld, the ode to Wes Unseld outlet pass that he does. I mean, just touchdown strikes, good vision in the high post as well.
Well, Chris, NBA players will go around to every arena at least once in a season. Does each arena have its own feel and look? And how does that impact players when they play on the floor? A depth perception from the basket to the last row. It told me that every building feels different. Is that true?
Yeah, every building does feel different, but because every player is different, you know, it just depends on which guy and which arena. You know, I used to love Portland because it was dark in Portland and it felt warm in there. I don't know why. I mean, I can't really even explain that well, but I used to love playing in Portland. And I know some guys that have an arena that is bright, or they just love getting there, or maybe they just love that city. So a lot of times, I tell you what arena I really loved, and it was the first time I went to Boston Garden, because I just sat and I stretched on the floor probably for the longest of any game, because I sat there and I touched the parquet floor and I got to look up at all the banners, and I kind of reading the banners there and who played there and what year they won, and tried to remember that team. And so there's some arenas that's just special because who's performed there, who's been there before you, and so every arena has a different feel.
That's a great answer. And here are the Cavaliers now, following the basket by John Wall. Kicks it to Noel. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The tray. Kevin Love again from deep. Love's got 15.
I admire the quickness. Love's catch and shoot, Jay, is instant. Out of his hands in a second's notice.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against him right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about is rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
And Washington making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Baldwin, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. James comes in for Troy Daniels. Beal, the pass to Wall. Six to shoot. Here's Harrison. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Baldwin. Back to James from past the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And James has such perfect shooting form, effortlessly pulling the trigger when he has room to pull.
Now here's Wall. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's LeBron, following the basket by Mason Plumlee. LeBron kicks to Baldwin. And another 3 for Cleveland.
continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Now here's Wall. Plumlee with the screen. Wall with it, now guarded by Shumpert. Pass to Harrison. Plumlee with the screen. Goes up off the pick. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Well, Kevin, you know momentum is a fickle thing. Sometimes one simple boost in confidence can change the complexion of an entire game.
Ennis, he's checked in for Washington. Beal against James, and the dunk by James.
James is just a versatile scorer. When he's feeling it, get out of the way and let him do his thing.
Wizards trail by 11. And here's Wall. Plumlee with a screen on Shumpert. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's Wall. And the shot falls short this time.
I'm sure he'd say to himself, no excuse for missing that shot, even when it's such a clean look.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Here's Wall. The Cavaliers making the shot. Plumlee sets the pick for Wall. Inside. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Wall is a smart point guard. Look, he utilized the screen and roll beautifully. Look how he threaded the needle.
John Henson's checked in for Robinson. Washington shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
This is to Beal. Now the feed to Henson. Now Ennis. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Beal. The kick out to Wall. Shoots over Curry. And slam dunk by Henson.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Oh!
Come on. Did you see that? Did you see that? He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. 27 seconds left in the first half. Here's Wall. And no good that time. Curry with the defensive effort.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
No question. It's not easy to be patient, but you really don't want to give up an extra possession.
They set the pick. LeBron dishes to Howard. Back to LeBron. Makes it off the glass. And now a 12-point Cleveland lead.
There's no shot James can't make, especially when he's deep inside and has the D on their heels.
And so it's Cleveland, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. I know you're tired, but I need to ask, you guys started slowly. How did you pick things up?
Well, we had a slow start on defensive end, first few minutes, but we started to get it going on the offensive end, and we feel good.
We'll get that oxygen, Kevin. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, Ernie, the first half belonged to the chosen one. LeBron James controls every facet of the game. No one, and I repeat, no one imposes their will on the game like LeBron James.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that will conclude our halftime presentation. We take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Welcome back, folks. A lot to see in that shot from high above Washington, the Capitol, the Supreme Court, the Lincoln Memorial. That is one heck of a view. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, and some of it is based on how the defense is playing you. He didn't force things. Instead, he rewarded his teammates.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Wizards trail by 12. A great scoring pair of wings. Beal the 2, Porter the 3. Robinson is out there with Plumlee, and it's Wall in at the point. That's the rope for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possessed.
LeBron kicks to Baldwin. Beal on the double team. Here's Shumpert, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for Porter.
And the story of the game for him has really been painful. I mean, he's tried to get things going, but for whatever reason, between the defense and just his rhythm tonight, the touch just hasn't been there.
And Wall kicks to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
The Wall is out there to move the ball, showing off his stellar vision with passes like that.
LeBron passes to Love. Good, and the assist goes to James. Love's got 17.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Right side Wall. Snatched away. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Throws down the breakaway jam.
You love watching LeBron whip it over to the open man. He's a genuine leader. Keeps his head up and eyes moving.
So it's Washington now. It's a 14-point game. There's the screen. Plumlee with the screen. Beal from long range drills the three-pointer. Beal's got 19 points.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter when you got to come check him.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. Down low. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Fires for 3. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
When you get tagged with your 4th foul, you have to be very careful the rest of the way.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Beal against Shumpert, and Beal kicks to Wall. Another one falls for Washington.
Oh, Beal is a skilled distributor. I mean, he has a sense for when one of his teammates has a clean look at the bucket.
Porter against LeBron. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Baldwin. Guarded by Robinson. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump. It took some time to develop, but Otto Porter is starting to put everything together. He was considered a bit of a project when he came into the NBA, drafted 3rd overall, but all the promises now being fulfilled as he is a great do-it-all forward.
Baldwin, the pass to Love. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Love's got 19 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Puts it up from 17. Wall's shot is off. And you forget at times that Otto Porter was taken 3rd overall, Chris, as you mentioned. He's shown great development. He's had a big jump in play year after year.
Yeah, but so often guys who are considered projects that are picked early, they never develop. Porter was a risk, but made sure he lived up to his draft spot.
From deep. Baldwin can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 7. Beal with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. And Beal kicks to Porter. Back to Beal. It's stolen by Amon Shumpert. Now Cleveland moving it up. And James throws it down.
And James is great at staying alert on defense, pouncing on any opportunity he sees to swipe the ball.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room. Robinson a screen on LeBron. Porter dishes to Robinson. Yep, that one goes. Robinson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Baldwin the pass to Love, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for John Wall. He's putting up about 17 points, 7 assists, and just over 2 steals. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
6 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. Wizards trail by 7. Farrell kicks to Porter. Outside, Wall. Back to Porter. Fires from deep. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Covered by Wall. Love right side. And Noel kicks to Love. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. Covered by Wall. And Noel kicks to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Wall. He's got 6. He dishes it to Plumlee. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 9th assist in the game now. Feeds to Noel. From deep 3-point range. Covered by Wall. Left side, Love. Wall with the steal. He kicks to Porter. And he hits it to tie the game up. Porter's got 15 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Covered by Wall. Plumlee with the rebound.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Here's Farrell, guarded by Shumpert. Just 5 to shoot. Plumlee with a screen on Love. For the lead. Washington gets it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Here's Wall. Again, the Wizards score.
Wall is skilled in scoring down low. He's using his size and speed to create for himself on the block.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And Chris, I know you've been executive producing and hosting various TV shows. You had a great NBA career, obviously, and it seems like you continue to find success. How's that been for you?
Well, I try to take the same lessons I learned in sports. You know, when I first got to Golden State, the first man I searched out was Chris Mullin and found out all of his habits and stole all of his knowledge, and I tried to take that and move forward. And I try to do the same in other areas. I try to work with the best. I try to learn, work hard, work my way up the rookie ladder and see what happens. And so I've just aligned myself with some really great people, some wonderful thinkers and hard workers, and hopefully it'll continue to have fun like I am doing. So it's been a great ride.
You're always learning, right? You never stop learning.
Man, come on. It's not just about a school or a class or one mentor. It's about everyday learning so that you can kind of learn and put people's knowledge with your unique sense of self and make it work. Why not learn on someone else's dime? Why go through life making mistakes when other people can kind of let you know, wait, I did this, you want to think about that, and kind of just put your own playbook together.
Passes to Ennis. Here's Harrell. Here's Henson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And it's a 6-point Wizards lead.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Wizards making a switch here. Harrison's checked in. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
To stop the drought, Rubio misses.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, trying to recapture momentum. And the tide's running against you. Very difficult to do. What will the young kids say today? Ride that wave.
He feeds it to Noel. There's the pass to the chosen. And another miss by Cleveland. Wizards leading by 8. Porter dishes to Ennis. Pass to Farrell. There's Harrison. Puts up a 3. But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Henson with the screen. Second chance shot. Porter passes to Ennis. Stolen by Rubio. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Buries the jumper to finish the break. The chosen ones got 5 points so far. Washington's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Porter kicks to Farrell. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Down low. The shot's good from Henson. Henson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Howard against Henson. Rebound, Washington. Henson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Noel against Porter. Dish now to Ennis. Here's Harrison. Here's Henson. Back to Ennis. Pass to Harrison. Nice ball movement by Washington. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup.
Floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
And Rubio kicks to Noel. Howard dishes to Rubio. Back to Howard. And Curry has it in the corner. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wizards leading by 7.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Exactly, but you still want a decent look because if you miss, the strategy doesn't help you.
The shot by Harrison, no good.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
So for the Wizards, Robinson comes in for Porter, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Farrell. Baldwin, he's checked in for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for the chosen one. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. James, the pass to Howard. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Howard's got 8 points.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, even when you get a hand up, it's hard to really affect his shot.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Wizards lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 5, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got LeBron James. Ricky Rubio is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Howard, and it's Baldwin in at the 4. Ennis kicks to Robinson. Here's Harrison over to the left wing. Dishes to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beal with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That one on Ennis.
And, you know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
First one falls for him. And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them.
He's so confident, so self-assured of every free throw he takes.
Harrison kicks to Ennis. Henson, a screen on Rubio. Here's Harrison. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Ennis has got 3 assists tonight.
That matches his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 in the first. Now he's got 1 in the second.
Here's Baldwin. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Baldwin's got 20 points.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly. Well, perhaps he believes that he'll be able to shoot himself out of this slump, but I don't see it. He needs to quit shooting those threes.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Henson with the screen. Beal, that's for 2. And again, Washington, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
The defense had nothing to do with that turnover. They're just fortunate. That's just plain sloppy pass.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Harrison kicks to Ennis. Outside Robinson. Pass to Harrison. To the right side. Clock at 6. It's up a 3. That shot misses. The Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Rebounded by the Wizards. Henson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Wizards, Thomas Robinson. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Washington making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Henson. And John Wall subbed in for Harrison. Then for the Cavaliers, Love comes in for Dwight Howard. And Shumpert in there for Ricky Rubio. Baldwin the pass to Shumpert. A three-pointer is right on target.
Okay, Shumpert is a super confident three-point shooter. Look at his release. Superb extension.
Ennis kicks to Wall. And there's a whistle that goes on him on Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. 6 to shoot. Ennis dishes to Wall. And again, Washington no good. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. On the wing, James. He's covered by Beal. Ennis with the ball. Kicks it to Wall. Plumlee with the screen. Back to Ennis. Takes the three. And again, Washington no good. The Cavaliers trailing. Baldwin kicks to Love. And another three for Cleveland.
Well, his strong shooting from the first half has carried over into this second.
Here's Washington now. Plumlee with the screen. Outside, Beal. Plumlee sets the pick for Beal. Plumlee in the high post over Love. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Outside jumper. Now the feed to James. Here's Baldwin. LeBron kicks to Baldwin. From deep. Thomas Robinson comes up with a rebound. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Ennis. He dishes it to Plumlee. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pushing it up. Here's Love. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on John Wall.
You got to love, though, one thing about Love. He does whatever is asked of him. Whether he's the go-to guy on a given night, a supporting piece, I mean, he's going to deliver.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Washington trailing. Now here's Wall.
Textbook. Your face. Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
James.
That's how you attack.
Wow. Attack the rim, baby. Move out the way.
Washington has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Ennis passes to Beal. Plumlee sets the pick for Wall. Feeds to Plumlee. It's Beal on the wing. Wizards passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. Ennis misses.
Well, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide-open 3 like that.
Here's Baldwin. No good on the triple.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
They get it again. Robinson. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
I mean, I always say that to let the other team get the rebound and continue their possession. Boxing out is simple, and to forget to do it can be costly.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Ennis. Shumpert dishes to James. And Shumpert kicks to Baldwin. Lays it up off the glass. Baldwin's got 22 points. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Robinson, a screen on James. Porter passes to Beal. He kicks to Robinson. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And another miss by Washington. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
And here's Wall. And James pulls it down. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And as successful as LeBron James has been, a max contract, all the endorsements, everything else, he's made his mark with his philanthropy.
Well, Kevin, my favorite part about LeBron is what he's done off the court. I mean, $2.5 million to the Muhammad Ali Museum. Think about this. This might be one of the greatest philanthropic moves, in my opinion, by an athlete. $40 million to pay for the college tuition of 1,000 Ohio school children. I mean, he's affecting the world in ways much larger than basketball.
And Plumlee kicks to Wall. There's a screen by Robinson. Wall wide open. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Baldwin. Love with the screen on Plumlee. Baldwin kicks to Shumpert. A three-pointer, no good.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Wall dishes to Porter, and the shot goes in. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Well, Porter knows how to score inside. He possesses great quickness. He has that length also to finish the paint.
Here's Baldwin. Launches a 3. Washington with the rebound. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He feeds it to Robinson. Back to Porter. The pass to Wall. Tries from 10. Love grabs the board. Love's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by James. Love outside. Shumpert in the corner. James against Robinson. The drive by James throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Well, LeBron James can do everything on a basketball court. It's his passing that's always stood out to me. His vision at his size, I mean, historically great.
And you lump in LeBron with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird when you talk about players 6'8", 6'9", who can control a game, Chris, simply with their passing.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget about yours truly, but he can pick you apart. He sees over the top of defenses, and he throws bullet passes that leave the defense no time to recover.
Here's Robinson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Baldwin, guarded by Robinson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Washington shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Ball passes to Robinson. And that one goes long. Cavaliers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Baldwin kicks to Love. Stolen by Robinson. Beal against Shumpert, and it's Wall in the corner. No good from outside. Cavaliers leading. Here's Baldwin. Pass to LeBron. Here's Baldwin. 4 on the clock. Out to Shumpert from downtown. Rebound by the Wizards. Plumlee's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Left side, Wall. Shot on the wing. And no good as it rattles out.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Here's Baldwin. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Off the pick. And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, come on. James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
Here's Wall. That one off the back iron and out.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Buries it, and now they trail by just 4.
I like seeing Bill thread the needle there. A fabulous passer in the pick and roll.
On the wing, Shumpert. Back to James, and they double up James. Baldwin kicks to James. Shumpert in the corner. Here's Baldwin. They get it again. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, they can breathe easy now thanks to those free throws. They won't have to sweat this one out.
Washington calls timeout. They're down by 6. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Oh, anything's possible, but they're going to have to be perfect the rest of the way just to even have a chance.
Oh, they feel comfortable going to Bill down the stretch. He's a big-time gamer who welcomes pressure.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. On the wing, Porter. Back to Wall. On deep. No good. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, big job tonight in winning the game. What do you learn about your team when you win a game like this?
We're just giving ourselves a chance to win. So, we're really just grinding it out as much as we possibly can, and we're getting better every day. So, we're happy we got this win. I got to give it all to my teammates and my coaches.
Great focus at the end, Kevin. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.